it is Lena. Welcome to my channel. In this video I will share with you information about the findings of water on Europa. Stay tuned. "40 years ago, a Voyager spacecraft snapped the first close-up images of Europa, one of Jupiter's 79 moons. These revealed brownish cracks slicing the moon's icy surface, which give Europa the look of a veiny eyeball. Missions to the outer solar system in the decades since have amassed enough additional information about Europa to make it a high-priority target of investigation in NASA's search for life. What makes this moon so alluring is the possibility that it may possess all of the ingredients necessary for life. Scientists have evidence that one of these ingredients, liquid water, is present under the icy surface and may sometimes erupt into space in huge geysers. But no one has been able to confirm the presence of water in these plumes by directly measuring the water molecule itself. Now, an international research team led out of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, has detected the water vapor for the first time above Europa's surface. The team measured the vapor by peering at Europa through Keck Observatory in Hawaii, one of the world's biggest telescopes. Confirming that water vapor is present above Europa helps scientists better understand the inner workings of the moon. For example, it helps support an idea, of which scientists are confident, that there's a liquid water ocean, possibly twice as big as Earth's, sloshing beneath this moon's miles-thick ice shell. Another source of water for the plumes, some scientists suspect, could be shallow reservoirs of melted water ice not far below Europa's surface. It's also possible that Jupiter's strong radiation field is stripping water particles from Europa's ice shell, though the recent investigation argued against this mechanism as the source of the observed water. Essential chemical elements, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur, and sources of energy, 2 of 3 requirements for life, are found all over the solar system. But the third liquid water is somewhat hard to find beyond Earth, said Lucas Paganini, a NASA planetary scientist who led the water detection investigation. While scientists have not yet detected liquid water directly, we've found the next best thing, water in vapor form. Before the recent water vapor detection, there have been many tantalizing findings on Europa. The first came from NASA's Galileo spacecraft, which measured perturbations in Jupiter's magnetic field near Europa while orbiting the gas giant planet between 1995 and 2003. The measurements suggested to scientists that electrically conductive fluid, likely a salty ocean beneath Europa's ice layer, was causing the magnetic disturbances. When researchers analyzed the magnetic disturbances more closely in 2018, they found evidence of possible plumes. In the meantime, scientists announced in 2013 that they had used NASA's Hubble Space Telescope to detect the chemical elements hydrogen and oxygen components of water, H2O, in plume-like configurations in Europa's atmosphere. And a few years later, other scientists used Hubble to gather more evidence of possible plume eruptions when they snapped photos of finger-like projections that appeared in silhouette as the moon passed in front of Jupiter. This first direct identification of water vapor on Europa is a critical confirmation of our original detections of atomic species, and it highlights the apparent sparsity of large plumes on this icy world, said Lawrence Roth, an astronomer and physicist from KTH Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm who led the 2013 Hubble study and was a co-author of this recent investigation. Roth's research, along with other previous Europa findings, have only measured components of water above the surface. The trouble is that detecting water vapor at other worlds is challenging. Existing spacecraft have limited capabilities to detect it, and scientists using ground-based telescopes to look for water in deep space have to account for the distorting effect of water in Earth's atmosphere. To minimize this effect, Paganini's team used complex mathematical and computer modeling to simulate the conditions of Earth's atmosphere so they could differentiate Earth's atmospheric water from Europa's in data returned by the NIRSpec. We performed diligent safety checks to remove possible contaminants in ground-based observations, said Avi Mandel, a Goddard planetary scientist on Paganini's team. But, eventually, we'll have to get closer to Europa to see what's really going on. Scientists will soon be able to get close enough to Europa to settle their lingering questions about the inner and outer workings of this possibly habitable world. The forthcoming Europa Clipper mission, expected to launch in the mid-2020s, will round out half a century of scientific discovery that started with a modest photo of a mysterious, veiny eyeball. You hear that? There is water in another planet and humans know. Wouldn't it be interesting to see what kind of life grows on this planet and/or moon Europa? Only time will tell. So long, Earthlings, until next time. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.